I am hosting a free Vedic Astrology class for all of you to join because too many times I have seen whenever I am posting astrology content or people are asking questions, help, wanting to know about their life, wanting to know which career they should go into, wanting to know what is their path, what are they here for, what are their different abilities they have. It always boils down to one thing: instant gratification. Instant gratification has damaged so many people to the point where they feel that they can take something so complex as astrology, let alone Vedic astrology, watch a video, read some words, and then automatically, poof, you just know exactly how to understand and read a chart. And what you need to understand is that is not the case. People who I'm doing readings for, there are two branches of people. There's one where they want to understand every single detail as to why something is happening in their chart, why they keep manifesting the same kind of people, what is the different things that's happening in their chart that's influencing and dictating these different situations and experiences in their life. And then there's other people who just wants the information, right? Whether you are one of either of these categories, this class is going to be for you. You're going to have a full breakdown on what astrology really is. It's not about knowing what sign is your sun in or knowing what your moon and your rising and then call it a day and then talk about how, oh yeah, the best person I had sex with was someone whose sun was in Leo. That doesn't even dictate a person's sexuality. It doesn't even dictate their sex life. And even if you knew the planet that dictates their sex life, you still need to understand how the planets are influencing that planet, what strength the house they're in, even the house they're in, it's in itself, the degrees. There's so many different things. We're going to be going over two lucky people who's going to have the chance of having their chart looked into for educational purposes in Wednesday's class, 7 p.m. EST New York time. Please convert it to your time zone so that you can be on time for the class and you don't miss any details. I may record it, and if I do record it, I'm only going to have the recordings available through a gatekeep kind of platform and have a lifetime access to all of the recordings. Have access to the link where all of the videos are stored and updated of each class that takes place. This is going to be really great for people who never got in a Vedic astrology reading, let alone an astrology reading before. And there are a lot of differences between Western astrology and Vedic astrology. Western astrology has really become like a pop culture thing. And so my mission here is to not only have people understand the science behind astrology, but also know how it's applicable and to be able to understand it, because it's really easy to not see something as genocide when everyone is enjoying it. But truly, when you look at Western astrology and how it's being spoon-fed and diluted to people, it's basically genocide from the origins of where astrology is from, where everyone is just basically speaking a bunch of nonsense. They don't know what they're talking about. And I have seen so many times and times again where people are in astrology groups asking for genuine help, and there's just people more giving life advice rather than actually knowing what to look for, how to dissect the chart, and to be able to give appropriate actionable items for that individual to get to where they want to be in life. So if you're truly wanting to know, one of the main differences before we end this video when it comes to Western astrology and Vedic astrology, there's people who say, oh, well, in Western astrology, I'm this, but in Vedic astrology, I'm that. And I feel like a little of both. Well, one little myth that we're going to debunk in this video right now is that everyone is all of the zodiac signs 24/7. There is no such thing as you are a particular zodiac sign. Everyone, there's 12 houses and there are 12 zodiac signs for that reason. Okay, so get rid of that, acid wash that, unbrainwash that, unlearn that. Boom, done. Next thing, the Western calendar follows an economic calendar that's appropriate for basically keeping slaves, for people to be working in the economy and being able to have their rest weekends, unless you work on the weekends too, and then go back to working during the week, right? It's for economic purposes, because when we really look at it, the beginning of the week starts on Sunday. Sunday is sun day. It's the day of the sun. Everything starts with sun. Sun is king, right? Sun is a star. It's the king. It starts on Sunday. You have also in the East, they always follow the lunar calendar, because obviously it's accurate. It's literally following the planetary system for time and predictions. When you're looking at Western astrology, there's a reason why the date of Thanksgiving only ever changes by one date, and it's always on a Thursday. You're looking at East, whenever there's a celebration going on, because they're following the actual calendar of the solar system, it's always happening on a different day, a different week, a different month. So you may not even know that your birthday just passed and you're celebrating it on the day that the sun returned. It's when the moon, your moon, returns to the nakshatra that you were born under. That's when your birthday comes into place. And your birthday for this year could end up being at 7 a.m. means that it'll end at 7 a.m. the next day for those 24 hours. That moon is within that nakshatra. It's not even like, okay, it's past midnight, now it's my birthday. It's like so specific, so complex, but then that's what makes people understand and experience when they get a Vedic astrology reading. They're like, wow, yeah, my experience has always been that it's more accurate. So that's for my little rant. The link is going to be down below for you to click. If I'm able to or figure it out, there will be a card here for you to click and register. It's a free class, so don't worry. I won't be asking you to pay anything. Sign up, and even if you're not able to attend, I'm planning on probably speaking about this class a lot and making a lot of content about it, especially that TikTok is being banned now. And this will allow me to maybe host this class every week. I'm thinking of bi-weekly, weekly. I'm still figuring it out right now. But you go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I hope to see you in this class on Wednesday, because it's going to be amazing. There's 100 seats available only for my Zoom. So register as soon as possible to get your way in. Namaskar.